What's up, guys? Today we're going to be reviewing the Reactive Outdoors 3-Sex tent. Join us as we dive into its features and performance as we spend a stormy night putting it to the test to determine whether it's worth taking on your next outdoor adventure. Come on, let's get this thing started. You ready for this?
Check it out.
Okay, 1, 2. Yeah.
There you go. Oh, you just didn't lift it up high enough. Oh, boom. Is that how you, oh, there you go. That looks pretty big.
Dude, I like it. I really, really like it.
That looks pretty big on the inside.
Yeah, this looks huge on the inside. I guess this is maybe a 3-man. That's way bigger than our other 2-man tent. I think all this is just to cover this up and make it look nicer. You know what I mean?
Well, this is where, yeah, this is where they had it on in the video.
But what I mean is, I think it just covers up this mechanism and just makes it look a little nicer. I don't think it's gonna make any difference.
It's not truly a fly.
It's not gonna make any difference in the rainproofing. There's nothing.
No, there's nothing there.
You know?
I agree.
So I think that might just be for aesthetics. I like that it's all just one piece. You can pick it up and move it. Wow, yeah, look at this, man. This is awesome. So big. I'm going in. Oh, man, check this out. Okay, we got a nice little hook in the middle here. Here's that other door. It seals up to the corner here. And you've got your window in the top. So you can just open just the window and get ventilation. We do have one pocket over here on the back side here. Well, I have to, once I get all this staked down, I'm sure it'll pull all this.
Where do you see that pocket?
Right here, down here on the floor.
Okay.
It's kind of on the floor level here.
Yeah.
At the top of the bathtub. Nice. But yeah, look here. That rain flat comes down well past the screen part.
Yep.
So that should keep any rain from blowing up in there.
Dude, this is a nice, thick material.
Yeah, it is. Feel the floor.
I'm sure, like,
yeah,
definitely want to be a camping tent, and
yeah,
this
it's a
feels like it's
weight.
gonna. It's definitely a heavier weight, thick. It looks like it's got a PU coating on it. This feels like it's very well constructed.
Feels good, man. I mean, look, just rub your fingers across that. I like it. When your tent slopes out to the bottom like this, it's good to have this stick out further so that the water will drip beyond the base of the tent.
Yeah, so what
when
we're
your
seeing,
door's all closed up, you don't have to worry about extra water getting in here.
So what we're seeing is that the inside of the tent is probably a good at least 8 inches.
Yeah.
Maybe 8 to 10 inches before the rain fly. So,
yeah, so
you've got a bit of an awning, and it should force all of the water to go
just a little bit of
outside.
enough of an awning so that when water starts dripping, it really starts coming down tonight, it's not going to end up seeping in the bottom of the door. And then this overlaps over the zipper here, and it overlaps over the zipper here. And there's probably, yeah, here's the transition here. So, yeah, I bet this does pretty good tonight, dude. I'm
Can't wait to find out.
Dude, it's supposed to be some heavy thunderstorms tonight. I never sleep all night. So I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night when it starts raining, and I'm gonna show you what's going on in here.
All right, give us a little update.
Yeah. But dude, so far I'm loving it. I like it. I like everything. I love the color of it. And yeah, this is good because a lot of times we do like to camp in colder weather, and we don't mind having the door wide open. You know what I mean? And see over here. Oh, okay. It's got pretty good ventilation through the top, though.
What do you mean through the top?
Right here.
Shouldn't have any.
Yeah, tons of ventilation.
What?
This whole thing here and over here is all screen.
Oh, it's all mesh.
So it can vent through here. So even when you've got it all closed up, you should get enough ventilation through here that you don't start dripping on the inside like condensation, you know. I'm gonna go ahead and stake this thing down and get it prepared for the thunderstorm tonight. And then we'll take one last look at it before I pack all my stuff in here.
All right.
All right, cool.
Hey, Steve, you forgot to tell him. It looks like we've got instructions inside the bag.
Instructions. This thing is so easy to use. I can't imagine needing instructions.
Yeah, you literally just pulled up on the top.
Yeah.
Well, it tells you right there. It's X and check mark. All right.
Not necessarily Reactive Outdoors' fault because we have really hard ground here, but I will say that these stakes that they sent with it are probably some of the more light gauge stakes that I've ever seen. They're bending really, really easily.
Let me see. Is it like my hiking sticks?
Like, watch this.
Oh,
Here,
let
take
me
one.
see one. Hmm. Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
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 Yeah.
You did that with
Not a
ease.
lot of force. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the stakes are not the greatest. I'm hoping that the tent, you know, most of the time, any real camper is gonna have their own stakes that they really like to use anyway. So these probably would never get used.
But that's a good thing to
In
say.
our case, we're using the drill-in ones here.
Because we're in Oklahoma,
Right.
and this ground is super hard. We're on top of a boulder here.
Right. So I can't really blame them for putting some cheap stakes in there because, quite frankly, they're probably just gonna get thrown out anyway.
Well, and even the even the good stakes we've bent up.
Right. Yeah, we have.
We've even bent up our drillable stakes.
Yeah, I've built my drill ones before. All right, what kind of knot should we do with this? I'm gonna do my one that I always do.
Do a bow line?
No,
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna do that taut line hitch. I do it on everything. Boom. And then I can
You do a
just go.
top line up here? Okay. I do it on everything.
I just do a taut line on everything now. It's just my perfect knot. I like it. So
I do like the tot.
I'm gonna go around and just tie that on all these real quick.
Last one here.
So you can pull this and get your tension the way you want it. Plenty of space in here, dude. Look, I'm all out.
So it's got like, at least, you're about 6 foot.
Almost 5'10".
So, but when you did that, so that's about 6 foot wide too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there's good space in here. And I got all my sleeping stuff in here. I'll probably bring another bag and
Put a
my
table in there.
my little table and computer and coffee stuff and breakfast for tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. Bring on the rain. We're gonna have some storms tonight. I'm sure it'll wake me up about 1 or 2 in the morning, and I'll flip on the phone. I got the tent set up. I got all my stuff moved into it, and as we predicted, it started to rain, so it's forced us in our tent. I gotta tell you, this is gonna be just a little bit of a biased review because I've already got a little bit of a man crush going on this tent right now. It's just a really cool tent. I mean, just looking at it from the outside, there's something about just the way it looks sitting on the ground. It's just cool. I like it. So anyway, it started to rain, so it's forced us in the tent. And I've got all my stuff in here and getting ready for bed and everything. I just wanted to kind of show you how much room is in this thing. So check this out. So, you know, I've got my sleeping bag here. I'm sitting up in one corner of it. There's room for my shoes and, you know, some slip-ons in case I need to go out in the middle of the night. I'm sleeping kind of here. And I've got all my stuff set up over to this side. So, I mean, I've got all my food, all my gear, and my bags here, my camera gear, packing light, you know. I've, you know, got this ready for in the morning. I've got my little table. You know, I've even got my cooler in here. And, you know, my clothes and everything over there. So we're set. It's ready. I mean, everything we need is in here. So using it as a one-person tent, I mean, you can see I've got plenty of room to sleep, and still this whole extra staging area over here for all my stuff. So yeah, if you're using it as a one-person tent, massive amount of space, massive amount of headroom. I'm using the little hook up here to hang my light. It's a great tent. And it has already started raining. I've seen no issues with that. Haven't had a lot of wind, but everything seems great, man. I really like it so far. So it's like I said, it's about 11:30. About 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, we're expected to get some really heavy downpours and thunderstorms. Pretty sure it's gonna wake me up, so I'll turn the camera back on so that we can see so that you can see firsthand how it's holding up in a little bit more severe weather. It's running pretty good. Just hope the tent holds up. Ooh, I don't want to get wet tonight. It's about 2:30, and this rain woke me up, but everything seems dry. You can hear that rain coming down. There's been quite a bit of thunder. I think that's probably what woke me up. Listen to that rain. The rain's gonna put me back to sleep really fast. Alright. I just got woke up. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. And it is still raining. Listen to that. Rain still coming down. Still looking pretty dry in here though. Going back to sleep again. More rain. Okay. It is about 7 o'clock and still raining. For the most part, it has rained all night long. And it's looking pretty dry in here. So I'm thinking this tent is a success as far as that goes. But first, it's breakfast. We just spent a good long rainy night in this tent. The Reactive Outdoor, I'm giving this thing like 2 massive thumbs up. I love it, dude. I like the way it looks. I like the way it performs. I like the ease of setup. I'm about to break it down and we're gonna check that out. It kept me dry all night. I mean, what more can you ask for in a tent? Another thing about this standalone setup is you can do the patented trademark, patent pending Tony shake to get all the dirty out of it.
The Beast Shake.
The Beast Shake. Look at that.
Get all the dirt and water
I
out
spilled
of
some
it.
coffee grounds in there this morning.
Nice.
So we'll just shake all that out.
You what? You spilled some coffee grounds?
Coffee grounds.
Okay.
Before we sign off on this, I did want to show you guys how it breaks down and fits back into the bag, because the bag was one of the cool things that I liked about this. It's really cool. Never mind having to stuff it in, it kind of rolls. It's pretty cool. So let's take this, since it's still raining outside, I'm just gonna break this down like this, and we're gonna take this over under the canopy and break it down the rest of the way. However, they do have a little bag that's sewn into the bag that you can put your murdered steaks back into.
Sounds like a coffin.
Like a coffin, yeah. For your murdered steak. And these are the guidelines that I took off of it. We'll put those in there. There's a little piece of Velcro so you can Velcro it shut. So that's cool. All right, back to the tent. So we just folded it up like this, and on each leg, it has these hinges on it. You can just pull these hinges apart like this, and they'll fold up. And then up here, you've got the same thing again. If you pull those apart, they just fold up. And what's it got, like 4 legs on it? So if you do this to all 4 legs, you're basically gonna fold your whole tent up. And then once you've got it like this, I think I'll probably just kind of tuck and roll the best you can. You probably do want it to be sort of even so that it'll go back in the bag evenly. And I'm gonna have to take this back out and clean it later because we are pretty filthy right now. And it has these strings that it came with that can help you to cinch things up before you put it in the bag. So if you kind of go down the middle like that, and then we'll do the same thing over here. All right,
There we go.
so yeah, these little ties really help keep things cinched up while you're doing it. Hey, I think it's gonna rain, by the way.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think we got,
Moist.
I'd say, you know, I'm pretty good at math, Steve. I'd say we probably got about a 60% chance of rain.
Hey, you guys don't know this about Tony, but when it comes to weather, 60% of the time, he's right every time. All right, check this out. Okay, I'm gonna take the little bib that came with it, and I'm just gonna drop that right in the bottom of the bag, and then slide this right in like so, like that.
No zippers.
No zippers. Yeah, see, this is what I like about it, is you get this kind of just hanging out like this, and then you just take this and squeeze the air out and just roll it. And then these things can wrap around and cinch. Look at that.
Nice.
And then when you got them like that, you can just pull these tight.
Reactive Outdoor, everybody.
Reactive Outdoor. You know what? I don't know what those other haters were talking about that you said that you saw. I freaking love this tent. I like it.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a new go-to tent for certain situations, I'm sure.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we're gonna have to paper, rock, scissors, or Rochambeau for it.
We might have to do that. Yeah, this is a cool tent. Check that out. Reactive Outdoors. Highly recommend. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, why not give our video a like just to let us know that you did. Also, check out our playlist. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel already, that'd be a great time to go do that.
That'll help us build our channel.
It helps us build our channel and get more people watching, which in turn helps us create more videos like this. So I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you guys next week.